Wes FIBA Break, what did you get up to in Melbourne?
On this break, man, I got to experience the city a little bit. So I did a lot of shopping. I had a good friend out here in town. Got some good food. Really, it was just a tourist this break. Checking out the city, different restaurants and everything. So it was a fun time.
And on court, you guys went through the paces with training. Obviously, we didn't have the full squad available, but what were you guys working on in the last 2 weeks?
Just a little bit of consistency, making sure that we're keeping up with our play calls, being in the correct spots on defense, offense, just making sure we're keeping our screws tight, I guess you could say. But it's been a good week of work and, preparing for our next game.
That's the team. What about yourself? Is there something individually that you're working on to try and get better at?
Yes, for sure, man. I've been getting a lot of shots up, making sure my 3-ball, my shooting is staying up to par. In the weight room a lot. It's just important being in that weight room, trying to stay healthy, keeping your body feeling fresh. So, this break, I've been using that time a lot to keep my body fresh, and stay regenerated.
Malik's obviously going through a little bit at the moment. You've slotted into the starting 5. Is that a position you're comfortable with? Everyone's talking about how, I guess, you can get to the rack, but you're also showing us your shooting prowess. I mean, is that something that you're looking forward to showing off in the starting lineup?
Yeah, for sure. Whether it's the bench starting lineup, I think now I'm finding a good rhythm after being here for some time. I knew it wasn't going to happen overnight, but this is just my game being itself. Me feeling more comfortable with the team, with the guys, and being put in different positions to help the team win. That's what I do, and I'm just happy to be doing it with these guys and showing everybody what I'm capable of.
We've seen you in, I guess, a few multifaceted roles at the Phoenix. What's your favourite role on a basketball team?
My favorite role on a basketball team is to do everything. And with that comes defense, offense, playmaking, just being that guy that guys can rely on to my teammate go down, recover for him, just being everyone on the floor, making that type of impact all throughout the game.
We've seen in the last few games the shots starting to flow outside the arc. Are you starting to feel a lot more confident with the FIBA sizing and everything?
Feeling a lot more comfortable, with the play style, with the league style, coming into grips with myself, fitting in here. And it's been a fun experience. It's been a fun time. I just want to keep going individually and as a team.
We see it on the training court. I think we see it in the game as well. You and John Brown seem to have a little bit of a brotherhood there, a little bit of a bromance. Talk to me about the relationship with you and JB.
JB, that's my boy. He's the OG on the team. I'm not too far behind him, but, his energy that he brings to the team, to the game is very contagious. And, me, myself, as a player, I like to bring energy to the game too. So, it's a perfect match between me and JB, feeding off each other and just making sure that we help that energy stay up between our whole group.
So good. We've got 2 games this week. We play Illawarra on Thursday. We play Melbourne United in a throwdown on Sunday. What's the team looking to get out of these 2 games?
First, wins. Yeah, that's the first goal, to win these 2 games. And I would say also just getting back into a rhythm. We've been 2 weeks since our last game, so it's not going to be all pretty maybe in the beginning. But, these 2 games, you want to get back into a good rhythm, come out with the wins, and keep moving forward.
You would have experienced some pretty good rivalries playing in the NBA, the crosstown rivalries. How does the Melbourne United, Southeast Melbourne Phoenix rivalry compare? I mean, it's 2 teams, 1 city. There's always going to be a little bit of fire there, isn't there?
Yeah, for sure. The rivalry between United, I got a little taste of that the last game. Very physical game. But as we've been working since that last game, we forget quick. We look forward to the next one. We got this game against the Hawks first, and then United, we know what's to come with that one. So, we got to prepare ourselves right, mentally, physically, and be ready to go.
What's your message to the fans thinking about coming on Sunday?
Come support. We do this for the fans. We love having them fill out the gym, being loud for us, giving us the energy. And I hope to see everyone there on Sunday.